JC, how will you rewrite the highest grossing movie of all time into a Christmas movie? And not just any Christmas movie, a Hallmark Christmas movie. What is a Hallmark Christmas movie? So there's feel-good Christmas movies, action Christmas movies,
Machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Christmas movies that make us laugh,
He's on the naughty list.
and Christmas movies that make us cry.
When Christmas comes to town.
Then there's this low-scale conflict and romance story set against Christmas. I'll leave it up to you to decide whether these movies are good or bad, but it can't be denied that they provide a joyous escape. Sometimes that's all you want and need from a movie.
I guess we got ourselves a Christmas tree.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
This type of movie is now so popular that some Hallmark Christmas tropes have emerged over the years.
Jackson.
Margot, what are you doing here?
More on these soon. IMDb says, a paraplegic Marine dispatched to the moon Pandora on a unique mission becomes torn between following his orders and protecting the world he feels is his home. This movie is an action, adventure, science fiction. It has high-scale conflict, life and death, you could say. So JC, I repeat, how you turn the highest grossing film of all time into a Hallmark Christmas movie. I'm going to focus on the scale of the conflict. Low-scale conflict movies are more focused on internal and interpersonal stakes.
It's kind of the reaction we got from our audience sometimes.
Oh no, you guys were so amazing together. Musically.
It allows for the characters to make mistakes and learn from them with little to no meaningful consequences, even if it doesn't feel that way to the characters.
You know, every year I think about going to one of your concerts.
Why didn't you?
I didn't know if you wanted to see me.
High-scale conflict movies are heavily focused on external stakes, and the characters involved can gain or lose a great deal.
You know he's gonna commit that bomber straight to the Tree of Souls.
Well, I guess we better stop him.
Either way, they face meaningful consequences. Of course, internal and interpersonal conflict is present in these sorts of movies, but crafted in such a way as to raise the stakes for the external conflict.
I'm sorry.
Get away! Get away! Never come back!
Another way to think about it is, what does the character want, and what will happen to them if they do or do not achieve it?
They killed their mother, and they're gonna do the same here.
Then make the decision based on craft, on genre, what scale of conflict this needs to play out on.
You're gonna be at the concert.
Didn't they tell you?
No.
Let's watch some scenes together and discuss our options.
Are you about to give me an assignment right before my vacation?
How dare she?
Why you're going to write me a 2,000-word article on an old-fashioned American Christmas.
An old-fashioned American Christmas?
What even is that?
That's both broad and vague.
I agree.
I booked you a cabin in Pine Grove. My treat.
This is bribery.
Agree. I love her boss though. I want a boss like that. Give me bribery. It's common for the leading character to visit a beautiful Christmassy snowy town. Oh, it looks so magical.
It's like I stepped into another world made entirely of Christmas.
That's what I was thinking. And fate conspires to trap them there until they fall in love with whoever happens to be the most good-looking person in town.
But I'm out of here just as soon as my car's fixed.
And when the bridge is repaired.
Boo.
The bridge?
This Hallmark Christmas movie is no exception, but with a small twist.
Oh, my knee!
10 seconds to get out of here.
What just happened? We're renting this place.
This is my place.
They are both on holiday, so what?
Say what? I swear the only thing I'm reaching for in my coat is my phone, okay?
It's a gun. It's a gun.
Enjoy my cabin.
Our cabin.
Our leading lady, Emery, who has never had a Christmas in America, ends up joining their family holiday and participating in all their Christmas activities to find inspiration for her article.
Have you figured out your angle on the article yet?
Nope.
Well, don't overthink it. Just experience it. It'll come.
By the end of the movie, Emery has truly fallen in love with the old-fashioned American Christmas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see the chemistry there? So what I need to do to rewrite Avatar as a Hallmark Christmas movie is turn the high-scale conflict of betrayal, battles, and world domination into low-scale conflict of the heart.
Look me in the eye and tell me you don't still have feelings for him.
I don't know.
Let's say Jake Sully arrives as a visitor to film the Christmas traditions of Pandora for his work at a film studio. His hope is to be in and out within a few days so he can return home in time for Christmas, the worst time of year for him. He has a backstory, something like his fiancée dumped him on the eve of their wedding, which was supposed to be Christmas Day or something, whatever, use your imagination. But fate conspires to have him meet the most Christmas-obsessed local, Natiri, and his boss demands that Jake Sully document all he can from her.
Can you do that for me, son?
Hell yeah, sir.
It is not uncommon for the two characters in a Hallmark Christmas movie to have opposing beliefs about the holiday season.
Maggie, this is my son, Danny.
You're Danny Weiss.
You are the famous Maggie Baker. Well, we shoot some segments in advance. It allows us to cut away to something exciting.
More exciting than live television?
They're so passive-aggressive.
I like stockings hung by the fire, picking out a Christmas tree on a certain day.
What is this sexy whisper?
And what's wrong with that?
I mean, nothing's wrong with that. It's just if you adhere too closely, where's the room for adventure?
Yeah, where's the room for adventure? Maggie and Danny, while on their cross-country trip filming segments for a TV show, learn to put their differences to good use and become an awesome team.
You're kind of good at your job.
Even if I'm too traditional?
I could use a little more traditional in my life.
That was so cheesy.
We make a good team.
No, that was, I don't know whether I'm comfortable with that or not. In my Christmas version of Avatar, Jake Sully and Natiri are no different.
You have a strong heart, but stupid, ignorant like a child.
Jake Sully fails to find meaning behind the Christmas traditions at first, but Natiri's passion is infectious. Her love for her friends and her family reminds Jake Sully what he is missing out on whenever he decides to be alone on Christmas Day. So much so, when the boss demands it is time to wrap up the project on Christmas Eve, Jake Sully insists he stay for one more day. There's still so much more he can do to document the Christmas spirit. And well, Jake Sully has a thing for Natiri. A big thing. And there's the moment where they almost kiss.
Oh, sorry. I thought everyone had gone to bed.
Mom.
I'm gonna get to bed.
No, actually, I'm the one who should go and get some rest.
We should all get some rest.
She's like, let's just cut this short. Around the beginning of the third act, these Chrissy movies tend to drive apart the budding romance with some sort of misunderstanding.
Go to Scott and tell him exactly how you're feeling.
Yes.
See if he feels the same way.
Yes.
What? Are you crazy?
No.
No one does that.
Yes, they do. Confidence. Put yourself out there. Say, I love you.
She's really great. You know, we've had some fun moments, but I just don't think she's it.
Well, I'm glad you figured that out before anything happened. Run away. You and Emery?
No, if you'd stayed like 2 seconds longer.
So you can't leave a little bit later, like after Christmas?
His hair is so meticulous. Sorry.
All right, I better go.
Oh, she doesn't even hug him goodbye.
What happened?
I have no idea.
He has no idea.
Why? We've got Danny.
Well, no. Danny's not going to be here next year, so we are going to need to look. I thought you knew.
Yes, chase after her. Chase after her.
I mean, you won't have to deal with somebody getting in your way.
Back to the sexy whisper. In the original Avatar, Neytiri discovers that Jake Sully is a backstabbing human who has given all their secrets to the other humans, who then do this. To change this high-scale conflict into low-scale, I need to create an internal or interpersonal issue rather than an external one. Perhaps this guy, Sute, who has a thing for Neytiri, gives the impression to Jake Sully that Neytiri is actually dating him. And caught up in the drama of his own backstory, Jake Sully believes him. Or Jake Sully hasn't been entirely honest about the angle of the film project, and it shows Neytiri and her friends and family in a bad light. Or both. Either way, the lovers are torn. So how do they overcome their issues and realize they are meant for one another?
It's hard not to see what they went through and not think of us. All the what ifs.
I think about all the what ifs all the time.
Aww. These Chrissy movies often feature a Christmas event. Usually it's in trouble somehow and the characters must work together to make it a huge success.
Emily Dawson has laryngitis, our violinist broke her arm, and our tenor's wife went into labor early. But I'm not worried.
In Chateau Christmas, the big concert is under threat, so Margot and Jackson must work as a team to pull it all together just in time for Christmas Day, with many bumps and setbacks along the way. Remember, high-scale conflict calls for high-scale resolution, and low-scale conflict calls for low-scale resolution.
I don't want either of us to get hurt when it's over. So...
Don't need to explain. We both knew this was going to come to an end, right?
These two are so cute together. Think about your own screenplay. Do you have the right scale conflict for your genre or plot? Why? Why not? Do you like your reason why? In my version of Avatar, Neytiri works with creativity and passion to bring together the big festival on Christmas Day. But after the conflict with Jake Sully, she decides to cancel the event, not feeling the magic of Christmas anymore. Realizing what a jerk he has been, Jake Sully steps in to make sure the event goes ahead, because he realizes how much it means to his new friends, especially Neytiri. Jake takes this opportunity to apologize and convinces Neytiri to attend the big Christmas event. Being among the joy of Christmas restores Neytiri's faith in the holiday season and in him, Jake Sully.
I still love you. And I think we should do everything we can not to let it slip away again.
And just to be clear, I never expected you to sacrifice your career for me.
Good.
My dream was to spend my life with you. I thought we'd get married, start a family, live a happy life together.
That was my dream too. But it never meant that I didn't want both.
There's no reason you shouldn't have both.
Yes, both. We like this messaging.
So... Now what?
Kiss her! Merry Christmas! If you like this video, please consider subscribing or sharing it with friends who want to learn about screenwriting in a fun and unconventional way. Until the next smash, bye!
Merry Christmas, Scott.
That was like a bird. Oh, hand on the shoulder, that was so awkward. And it's snowing, and he's just standing there.
This week has been incredible.
It's only been a week. Ew.